Hi, we're Jen and Steve-O. We're full-time slow travelers, and right now we're in Saigon, Vietnam, also known as Ho Chi Minh City.
When you come to Saigon, you'll definitely spend time in District 1, which is where most of the famous sites are. But today we're going to explore another area of the city that fewer tourists get to.
And the best part, it is right next to District 1, right across the street from Notre Dame Cathedral. You cross into District 3.
Just a few minutes walk down the road, you arrive here at Turtle Lake.
Turtle Lake is a famous landmark where people come to relax in the cooler parts of the day. The name Turtle Lake comes from a turtle monument that got blowed up in 1976. The monument may be gone, but the name remains. Having lived my Rocky fantasy, it's time for coffee. The art of crossing the street is you just have to have fun and be yourself.
And like so many great coffee experiences in Vietnam, you need to enter a sketchy stairwell. We made it. It's only November, but the Christmas decor is out in full swing, and I love it. Such a cool vibe in here. Judging by the amount of seating that there is, I feel like it gets really busy in here. We're here at around 7:15 in the morning, and it is totally quiet. We're the first customers, so it's pretty sweet.
I got combo number 1, and it translates to Silver Pie Big Lady Cake Set, and it costs $69,000, so I'm 1,000% getting that. And to be on theme with the Christmas season, my coffee came with a pentagram. Hail Santa.
Well, that was a 10 out of 10 for me. I really liked that. The pastry was flaky and buttery, and the coconut coffee was delicious. How was yours?
My coffee was a little coconutty. I like coconut as part of an ensemble, but as the star, it just doesn't have the zhuzh, baby.
Not Vietnamese size. So there are lots of local Vietnamese coffee chains, and Cong is one of them. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Another one is Pho Long, which is also right next door, actually. As you can see, this is very, very Vietnam. Tiny stools and little makeshift tables on the side of the road. This is a little local cafe. They even have a sign.
Now that we are properly caffeinated, it is time to move on to our next destination, an old graveyard.
But it's not a graveyard now.
It's not a graveyard anymore. Now it's a children's playground. We're out in the early morning hours, which I hate because it gets really, really hot really, really fast. It's in the 90s by 10 o'clock, so we're out here at the 7:30 hour. I'm not a morning person, but now I have coffee in me, so I have a reason to live. But we'll see how long that lasts.
I definitely see a second coffee in our future. Cambodian consulate. Steve and I used to live in Cambodia. Good times.
After 5 to 10 minutes of walking, we are here at La Vinh Tam Park, and the children are out. People are doing stuff in the early morning hours before it gets too hot. Smart thinking.
Oh my God, it's awesome out here. There are so many people in this park just having a great time. We just saw women doing some sort of sword dancing, or I don't even know what you'd call that.
I don't know what it's called, but I call it f***ing awesome.
There's all these kids balling it up over here. There's people doing salsa or bachata, or I don't know what they're doing. We've seen people doing fan dances. These guys have some kind of business where they do weight training, I guess. They cart all their weights out into the park. There are so many machines here. People are on every single one.
Hey, fellas.
I'm just so impressed by the number of people that are out here. It's about 8 a.m. now, so this is just a sight to see, and people are extremely friendly as well. This is such a fun park. Now we're going to walk just a couple minutes away from here to a restaurant that is in the Michelin Guide, and it looks really good.
This spot has been around since 1958. It says so on the menu.
I'm so excited that we're finally here because I've been wanting to come to this place. It's highly rated, it's in the Michelin Guide, and it's right next to the park, so very convenient.
Ooh, here we go. Come on. Wow.
Steve-O got the pho with chicken breast meat. I got the pho bo with 2 different types of meat. I got the Thai and the Gao, and I pronounced that perfectly. And when you order pho at any restaurant, they always give you all these greens to go on the side. We have basil. I'm not sure what the name of this one is. Bean sprouts, limes, and fresh chili. And then over here we have lots of condiments as well. Chili oil, black pepper, probably fish sauce, and then some chili sauce there and hoisin behind it.
Here we go. Ooh. That's so flavorful. That first hit of pho is always amazing. It just blows my mind. I'm drooling. How it can be good every single time.
I'm going in for the beef. There is just so much flavor in pho broth. It's just incredible. It is the tastiest soup ever. It hits every time, like Steve-O said. And then we can add all these fun things to it to make it even better.
Soup. It's what's pho breakfast.
I thought that was pretty good. There's another Michelin Guide pho restaurant in our neighborhood that we love. And if you want the info for that, we'll link the map in the comments. Just let us know down there and we can share that with you too. But this was definitely tasty. Looks like it's safe to go. Go with other people crossing, that's always a good idea.
They can't kill all of us.
So right now we're gonna head to an ATM that's just down the road because we realized we're low on cash. Vietnam is still very much a cash society. Like, I don't even know if we could have paid with card there. People also pay with their phones a lot. They have the QR tapping system here, but as foreigners, I'm not sure if we're able to do that to link our bank accounts, and we haven't tried, to be honest. So we mostly just pay with cash. Since we bank with Charles Schwab, we're able to go to any ATM pretty much anywhere in the world. And the cool thing about that is that Charles Schwab will reimburse us at the end of the month for any ATM fees that we incur. ATM fees can be anywhere from $5 to $10 for each transaction. So it saved us probably at this point thousands of dollars in ATM fees. So if you're from the US and you'll be traveling abroad, then we would highly encourage you to get a Charles Schwab bank card.
Easy sleazy, now we got some cheesy, and now we are going to walk not very far at all and go hang out with Mr. Jesus. This is Tan Dinh Church, or the Church of the Sacred Heart of Jesus if you're nasty, and it was built in the 1800s by the French, and it has been pink since the 1950s.
Why is it pink?
No idea. I wonder if we can go in.
Bummer. We've tried all the doors, but it seems to be closed. So I'm not sure what time you can come here and go in. I know it opens at 8. Or does it? It's about 9:45 right now. Unfortunately, we can't show you the inside, but it's supposed to be really beautiful in there, and apparently also pink.
So the church is closed, but thank God the gift shop is open.
I really want to walk through here. It's such a good idea. You've got your right market, people who celebrate Christmas, and I'm sure they do some good business here. I'm glad we walked through here. If we can't go in the church, we can at least come to the real reason to celebrate Christmas. Crap you don't need. Okay, I just talked to a nice gentleman inside the shop who spoke English, and he said the church is open for Mass every day at 5:30 p.m. And then on Sunday there are more Mass times. So if you want to go in, apparently that's the trick.
That's how they get you.
Maybe what I saw online was that the gate in the front opens at 8. And then you can just come in here and take Instagram pictures like there are lots of people doing right now. What a cool church. That's amazing. And I'm sure we'll get an even better picture from across the street. Here we go again. All right, here we go. Bus, yay. Thank you, bus. Yeah. That was easy. Oh yeah, look at that. So just about 150 meters down the road from the Tan Dinh Church is the Tan Dinh Market right here behind me. We are going to go inside because we're looking for a gift for our nephew and for our next Trusted House Sitters host.
Across the street from the market, there are also all of these beautiful fabric shops. I am going to be looking stunning.
Stunning in Labubu print.
Cover girl!
It's definitely more of a local market, especially compared to the Ben Thanh Market over in District 1. So we're excited to see what it's like inside.
We're in, and it's already overwhelming. Just keeps going.
How much is this one?
40,000 now.
40,000.
200 grams.
200 grams. Okay. That's really good. No sugar mango. Samples. Love a sample at a market. I think I want this, actually.
Okay.
This might be a good gift for the hosts.
Also, yes.
Yeah, so I think we should get this. All right, so 40,000. Okay,
Yeah,
this one.
40.
And what's your name?
My name is Chu Ha.
Tuha. Okay, nice to meet you. Come to her shop. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Wow, much success so far. We've already got the gift for our house-sitting host, so that was perfect. The dry goods section was exciting. There's lots of dry shrimps, dry crabs, dry, I don't know, nuts and fruits and so many things in there. That was cool, but it looks like we've now entered
The wet market.
the wet market, yes. Yep, it is wet in here. People just doing their thing, wheeling and dealing. She's scaling the fish, and this guy is mixing some minced meat, some eels in there. Fish in the basket. 33,000, so that's like 25, so it's $1 for a fish. Lots of mollusks or different shellfish here. So we've seen this at restaurants in our neighborhood, and I guess they must come to markets like this to pick up all their stuff.
So we got the first gift of mangoes. Now it's time to look for a shirt for our nephew. I don't know if we're going to be able to find any clothing in here, though.
This is incredible. I've never seen so many fabrics in one place. Maybe we'll go left here. This is a labyrinth, though. Do not leave your friend when you're in here. You will lose your buddy if you're not together. Oh yeah, I'm looking for just a Vietnam shirt for a little baby, like 2 years old.
2 years old.
Yeah,
Girl.
boy.
Can you follow me?
Sure, of course. Okay, she said to follow her. This is promising. There is an unbelievable amount of merchandise in this place. I don't know how they stay organized. They had exactly what we're looking for, the shirt with the Vietnam flag. So ask and you shall receive. And it was 100,000, which is about $4 US, maybe a little bit less. So amazing deal. And now our shopping is done. Steve and I are not big shopping fans, so nice to get it done in less than 20 minutes. We just walked down this little alley on the side of the market, and this woman is grinding coconuts to get all of the pulp out that they're then going to put water with and strain to make coconut milk. It smells so nice. Oh my God. So this is actually important to know. These are fake flowers, so I guess fake or real. You have to be careful which flowers you buy if you're buying flowers for someone. Yellow flowers especially, not all yellow flowers, but like these types, whatever they're called, some red flowers and some white flowers too, are used for funeral or mourning services, and so you don't want to give them as gifts. So if you're gonna buy fresh flowers for someone, just maybe ask the florist which ones are appropriate for the occasion.
Here's where they're hiding all the watermelons.
There's lots of fresh fruit here and baskets that you can choose from if you want to make a gift basket full of fruit for someone. That's always a nice gift that's appreciated in Vietnam. Some piggy banks, including some, I don't know, are those lafufus? Not that cool. So now that we've got a hit of aircon and we're hydrated, we are actually going to call a car to go to our next spot, which is the Vĩnh Pagoda. It's only about a 20-minute walk, but it is very hot right now. The UV index is at an 8, which is very high, and it's probably 90 degrees. We're gonna call a car, and that'll be a quick ride down there.
When you're traveling in Vietnam and all over Southeast Asia, you can use an app called Grab, which is similar to Uber, to call a car or motorbike taxi.
Well, that was awesome.
Guy flipped a Yui around by the river, and now we dropped us up in the parking lot, and now we're here to say hi to the Buddha?
I saw online that the temple closes at 11:30, but I forgot that until we were in the Grab. But now that we're here, it's 11:45 and it's open. So I think we're gonna head in while the getting's good and see what we can see. All right, spoke too soon.
It is closed.
So you can actually go inside this temple, but it is closed from 11:30 to 1:30, and like I said, it's 11:45, so we just missed it. We will still walk around the grounds, which are huge and absolutely beautiful, so it's still worth coming here, no regrets other than being 20 minutes too late. I'm definitely disappointed that we can't go inside, but we wouldn't have filmed in there anyway, so you're not missing out on anything. But if you decide to come here, make sure you get here before 11:30 or after 1:30 so you can actually go inside the temple. But I don't regret coming because it's beautiful here. Just across the street here, looks like more temple. Go check that out. I think we're gonna walk across the street or figure out how to walk across the street because it's a big one and get to that other temple on the other side of the street and see if that's open.
We could check the map, but that's for cowards.
Where's the fun of that?
Yeah, let's go make a mistake. There is a crosswalk, but again, where's the fun in that?
We're gonna use the crosswalk.
Oh, we're gonna use the cross. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use the crosswalk. Because you know what's even more fun than not using a crosswalk is being alive. Oh, this guy. Woo!
Maybe that guy.
This guy saved their lives. That looks pretty closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Oh yeah, there's actually
Yeah.
Well, we tried and we failed, but
What have we learned? Never try.
no, don't say that.
So online, it looks like it is a monastery. We're not monks, not anymore. We got kicked out, so it doesn't look like we can go in here. But that's okay, because now we get to ride the bus.
That was a bit of a bust, but that's okay. The bad news is we have to cross the street again, though, to do what we want to do next.
Oh boy.
So here we go. We don't have that guy this time. Oh, is this guy going to cross the street? Are you going to be our hero, sir? No. No, not our hero. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you so much.
Even though we weren't able to get into these temples, we've been sent angels today. All right, now that we're on this side of the street, let's find the bus stop.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, it's right there. Another angel. Angel Jen.
So when you're catching the bus, often it'll just be little signs like this that you catch. But Google Maps does a good job of telling you where the stops are, so they're pretty easy to find. So basically you just need to stand on the side of the road, and when you see the bus coming, you gotta wave. And then it will stop.
And just like that, we're somewhere else. Taking the bus here in Saigon is super easy and very affordable. That was $10,000 for both of us, and that's 50 cents?
So since it is the middle of the day, we are headed to a museum right now because that is a great way to spend your middle of the day here to get out of the sun, out of the heat. We're actually not very far from where we started out this morning and pretty close to District 1 again, but we are still in District 3. And this is the War Remnants Museum. The museum's open from 7:30 to 5:30. It looks like a lot of people had the same idea to come in the middle of the day. So it's pretty crowded, but I think that might be the case all the time.
Thank you so much for joining us, walking around District 3. We had a lovely time, eating a lot of good food and not getting into temples. So this is where we're going to leave you for today. We're not going to film inside the museum, obviously.
So we've spent quite a bit of time here in Ho Chi Minh City, so if you want to see the breakdown of what it costs for us to be here for a month, then you can check out this video.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.